morning, everybody. Coach Darren here. Fitness over 50, but we don't grow old. Hell no. We age like a fine wine. Gotta get my magic dry erase marker because this morning I'm going to ask you about your morning. How do you start your day off? What does the beginning of your day look like? So I've read this great book called The Morning Miracle by Hal Elrod. Highly recommend it. Little book. It's got a lot of great concepts. You can see I highlighted the crap out of it because there's a lot of good stuff in here. So Hal is an interesting guy. He was in a serious car accident, barely survived. Recently, in the last couple of years, he had a bout with cancer that he survived. And he's very inspirational. He does a podcast that's really worth checking out. I really can't recommend this book any stronger. It is really, really a great book because the way you start your day out is the way the rest of your day is going to end up. The key is the morning routine. And one of the things that Hal talks about is remember, the moment you accept total responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you can claim the power to change everything in your life. Hal talks about how you're going to have obstacles, you're going to have failures. They're all just learning experiences throughout life. I told you he has faced some serious obstacles that many of us have never had to overcome, and he's found a way to just take responsibility. So many people I see today, they blame the world. They blame some other people. Someone has done something bad to them. Well, you know what? In your life, the only person that's responsible for it is you. You're the only one that can control what happens in your life. And Viktor Frankl, another one of my favorite books, Man's Search for Meaning, he talks about things happen around you, and you're the only one that can control your attitude about how they happen. If you want to wallow in sorrow and feel bad for yourself and have pity parties, that's your choice. You can take any circumstance and do your best with it because life is not easy, and make your life as successful, fulfilling, and happy as you possibly can make it. And it starts with the morning routine. So the first thing Hal talks about is, and I know I used to be one of the most guilty parties of this, is the snooze button. That is the worst thing in the world, to just keep hitting snooze, snooze, snooze. So one of the things he recommends is put your alarm clock on the other side of the room, so you're forced to get up. Because once you're up, you're going to be up. And then set your morning intentions. The very first thing you want to do is drink some water. You've been sleeping all night, you're getting a little dehydrated. The very first thing you need to do in the morning is drink some water. And if you watched my video from yesterday, I talked about the two bunnies, the 4 principles, and the very first one is water first. Next, go through your routine. Brush your teeth, wash up, take a shower, whatever you do. So, these are your hey, I'm out of bed, I'm getting ready, starting to get into the flow of things. That's when his life savers come in. So the lifesavers, these are the principles for every morning that you should follow. So the first thing is silence, meditation. Just take some time for just calmness. Think about, the day to come. Just, this is your time to meditate. Do whatever you need to do to prepare yourself for the day. Nice deep breathing. All the things that we talk about with mindfulness. And this is just kind of a 30,000 foot perspective of this book. Obviously, each one of these is broken down in a full chapter and explains more of what you should do. Next is affirmations. These are things that you keep telling yourself. Your brain is wired to focus on negativity. So you got to work really hard to break that chain of negativity. You do that with affirmations. You keep telling yourself you're great. You're going to have an awesome day. Any challenge that comes your way, you're going to conquer. So affirmations, there's a chapter how to kind of form your affirmations. You can put them on your bathroom mirror, put them wherever you can so that you can keep remembering your affirmations and feed your mind with positivity. Next is visualize. Start thinking about what your day is going to look like. Then start thinking about your bigger goals and what it's going to look like when you accomplish them. Because if you visualize it, you can accomplish it. You got to be able to see it before you can do it. So visualization is really important. Next is my big one, exercise. I don't care if it's a walk around the block or I'm all sweaty and just finished a great workout, high intensity interval training. You want to get in 20 minutes to a half hour. Your brain functions on oxygen and blood flow. The better your cardiovascular system, the more focused you're going to be, the more you're going to get to accomplish. Not only is it good for you physically, it's good for you emotionally, reduces anxiety, reduces stress. I gave you 21 reasons why you should exercise on, I think it was day 2 of this. So you want to take a look at 21 reasons why you should exercise. But exercise is critical. Next is read. I come down here, I talk all the time about all the different books I've read or I'm reading. Right now I'm reading Tiny Habits by B.J. Fogg. Fantastic book. I'm actually going to talk a little bit about it in the next few days. So make sure you pay attention. I do videos every single day. So check out my videos. The Morning Miracle, Hal Elrod, Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, The Slight Edge, Jeff Olson. I mean, all these fantastic books with all these amazing ideas. And it doesn't take much to read. Set aside 10 minutes. That's it, 10 minutes a day. That's a little tiny piece of your day. You can do it, in between, little breaks, or if you go into the bathroom, just read for 10 minutes. There's so much great knowledge out there. If you read 10 pages a day, this is from The Slight Edge, 10 pages a day, you're going to read 3,650 pages in a year. That's a lot of books. That's 10, depends on the length of the book, 10 to 15 books, maybe more. And that's only 10 pages a day. You double that, you're up in the 7,000s. And it doesn't take that long to read 10 or 20 pages. So read, get that knowledge. If you don't like to read, or you have reading comprehension issues, Audible. I got audible.com. I have DriveU. Whenever I'm out there driving around, I'm listening to audiobooks. I'm always trying to soak in the knowledge. The more you hear it, the more it sinks in, and then you get to apply it to your life. And then finally, he calls it Scribe, because it fits with the SAVERS acronym. So Scribe is write. Write out 3 things in the morning that you're grateful for. I'm telling you, it makes a big difference when you're focusing on the positive. What are 3 things every day you're grateful for? The other day, I'm reading another book. It said, make a list of 100 things that you're grateful for. I can tell you, 100 is hard, but they start to flow nicely when you're going through thinking about things you're grateful for. I mean, it could be just easy things, a roof over your head, water coming out of the sink, the sun, just things, small things that you're grateful for. And write out your goals so that you can visualize and focus on them. So that is The Morning Miracle by Hal Elrod. It's one of the things, that really sets me up for the day and makes sure that I start the day out on the right foot. Have an awesome Friday. I will see you tomorrow.